What's up,
Salud, Gabriel.
Francisco? What's up? Oye,
Congratulations
Boricua.
on your new series and thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
I was just in San Juan like 2 weeks ago.
That's my first question. I was going to ask you quickly. I know you were here for Puerto Rico Comic Con, so how was your overall experience in Puerto Rico?
I mean, come on, it's the island of enchantment, Isla de Encanto.
Very-
It's just, and Old San Juan is one of my favorite places in the world, man. And so, yeah, got to go to a place that I love for work and see all the beautiful people there, and love on them and let them love on me, and it was great, man. I love that place. One of my wife's best friends, Maricel, is from Maya West. So,
Okay,
and
cool.
when we were there 9 years ago, we went to Utuado and did cave diving and El
Awesome.
Yunque. So we went to everywhere.
So, yeah, I'm glad we had you. It was great, and we wish we have you soon. So let's talk Fubar.
Yeah.
You get to work with the legendary Arnold once again because you guys collaborated back in Terminator Dark Fate some years ago. So how was your experience this time around with Arnold? Where of course you get more time to work with him because it's a series, so you have more time. It's a streaming series compared to a movie. And
Right.
also, what's your personal favorite movie of his filmography?
Well, when we did Terminator, we were there in Madrid and Budapest for about 6 months, so it was kind of a similar schedule.
Okay.
We spent a lot more time together uh, um, in terms of during the shoot, during Terminator, because we had a lot of time to train, and he's mostly kind of in the third act of that. This is him as number one on a TV show, working every day in, day out, 8 pages of dialogue a night. So he was constantly working, but we still found time outside of work to. Get a pump in here and there, go out and smoke cigars and just hang out, have a nice bite to eat. I guess the main difference is we were fighting mostly with our fists the first time, and this time we're fighting with our intellect, which he prefers. He's an incredible chess player. So yeah, that was probably the main difference. My favorite Arnold film, it's too many to name. I mean,
Yeah.
Terminator 2 is an easy answer, but Last Action Hero, I always say, is one that
Oh,
I love particularly for having that young person in the film that's always the proxy for the kid to kind of enter the story. Be it John
definitely.
Connor or that kid, or I always see
That's a lot.
Alyssa Milano in Commando as So it's he's always seemed to have that in his films. There's always a place for a young person to kind of be wide eyed and see kind of just the epic nature of all of his films.
Yeah,
But yeah,
definitely. I
Last
grew up
Action Hero. I
with.
think I always
That's a.
I went to the tar pits because of that movie. When I first moved here, it was one of the first things I did. It's like, is there really a building that you can fall into the tar pit? And it's not like that, but
Yeah, that's an awesome pick. Yeah, I definitely agree with you. I grew up with seeing his films.
you kind of look
So
like Jack Slater with the red shirt and the leather
yeah, with the
jacket.
red shirt. Yeah, that's funny. So in Fubar, you play Boro, who's kind of the villain of the series. But one of the things I really appreciated and enjoyed was that he's not a villain for the sake of being a villain. I mean, he's actually kind of attached in some ways to Arnold's character,
Right.
and he has some interesting point of views of the world. So I want to ask you, were there details? What attracted was that something that attracted you to join the project, get the chance to play with this kind of villain compared
Right.
to the twisted
Right.
the mustache twirling villains?
Right. No, yeah, that's critical, man. That's critical for any villain to really kind of work. So unless they're kind of just a nameless, faceless 2D, kind of guy. So this character was somewhat built on our real relationship, and it was it was just really exciting to see that. Yeah, he is a surrogate son, and this guy's like a second father to me. And throughout the story, there are all these parallel experiences with him. We all love him. He all has ideas of how we should live our lives. He taught me how to drive. He taught me how to slit a guy's throat vertically. And he did the same for Monica's character, right? But yeah, he still has his own designs on how we should live our lives. And then we're all very upset the fact that he has been lying to us for 30 years. So whether it be me, the villain, or Monica, one of the main protagonist heroes, or all of his crew and the CIA crew, all of which kind of look up to him as a mentor, some kind of leader, father figure. yeah, any of them. We all have that desire, just to for his approval. So that's great. That's more fun to play than anything else. Like, dude, this guy broke, he broke my heart.
It's complicated, yeah.
I loved him, and he so I almost dropped an F-bomb. I almost dropped a Fubar on you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and you were fantastic. You guys have great chemistry, especially when you're across the table and you're like talking. So it's one of the best moments of the series, multiple times. So you can feel the heartache within your character when he's looking at Arnold's character. So again, Gabriel, thank you for your time. I appreciate it, and congratulations on your new series. Wish you the best, and saludos from Puerto Rico.
Thank you, Francisco. Thank you.